Morning. As you can see, the water has drained quite a bit. I know a few of you thought maybe it was related to a beaver damming up a creek somewhere, but it was simply just snow melt and rainwater.
This weekend we have company coming. My son and daughter and their boyfriend and girlfriend are coming up. So this morning I kind of want to get the yard cleaned up a little bit, get things ready for people to come. The other thing I really want to get done today is I want to screen in the majority of this porch. And I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it yet. It's probably going to be a work in progress, but I think I've got the right materials, so hopefully we can get that accomplished today. But as you can see, that water has drained a lot. There's still some there, but the frost must have went out or something, because in 2 weeks it just all disappeared for the most part. But the mosquitoes are already out. So definitely we're going to want to get this porch screened in this trip, just so we have a nice place to sit and relax at night, because the mosquitoes are going to get bad. All right, well, we better get to work. So grab your gloves. Let's get this day started. What's the chances this will start after sitting all winter? I don't know if I've ever mentioned how much I hate staining, but I hate staining. Hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I hate the smell, I hate how nasty it gets you. I want to pick up these boards and let the mud dry out underneath them, and I picked them up, and there's a lot of worms in here, so we're going to take these for fishing. Might as well. That, and we'll throw some in the garden probably. And eat up those leaves we got in there. These ones are pretty small, but maybe nice little panfish worms this time of year. They're not biting very heavy. That might be it. So tonight on the menu we have a spring feast. We have a rainbow trout and some fresh morels. Thanks to Wes and Sheila for the morels. They were growing on their property, and they called me up and said, "Hey Terry, we know you like mushrooms. Come down and pick some of these morels." So I was more than happy to do so. So we're just going to use a little thyme and a little rosemary and maybe a little seasoning on the fish. I have to go back to the shack and get it. But right now the grill is heating up. I'm going to go ahead and start melting some butter in this nice iron skillet. Oh yeah. A little rosemary in there. Now we're going to put a little thyme. Really turn that down just a little bit so we don't burn the butter. Alright, I'm going to throw this trout in. Butter all over the pan. Oh yeah, just really good. Oh, that's a good sound. It's looking good. And of course we got that little fin chip right there going. It's one of my favorite parts. Oh, I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so good.
Oh, it's gonna be a feast tonight. Got my grill guarding the grill. Well, this is fat of the land living right here. Fresh rainbow trout, fresh spring morels. Doesn't get any better than this. What do you think? Do you approve? Do you approve? Too hot? All right, go sit down. Good boy. All right, I'm gonna dig into this. You guys don't want to listen to me chew, so I will catch you in a little bit. Figured I'd do a little mosquito fogging for the night. Hunter's first time driving the van with the trailer on it, but him and his girlfriend are gonna go canoeing. It's a big rig between the long van and the trailer, but I'm sure he'll do fine. We're gonna work on getting some more of these old rotten logs sawed up and get them out of here. I think I'm just gonna throw them back in the woods there somewhere. I've been trying to clean up this old popple pile here little by little, and I was just splitting some that I thought might be burnable, and I came across this green and pink grain. There's ants in here, so I don't know if it's related to ants or what, but it's kind of pretty. It's too bad you couldn't like sand that down and make something out of it, but I think there's just too many tunnels in there from the ants. So, but it's kind of cool. Anyway, back to splitting. Go to the left edge where my tracks are. He doesn't really swim. All right, are you? I can push you off if you guys want to.
Wait. Stop taking video of me.
So did you guys catch any fish?
We only got one keeper.
You got a fish? Good.
Well,
What?
we caught multiple fish.
Yeah. Were they?
But we're keeping one of them.
What'd you catch? Sunfish?
Sunfish and upper.
Oh, what did you keep? The sunfish or the perch?
The sunfish.
He's right here.
Oh, that's a dandy. That's definitely a keeper. Nice work. Mosquitoes, bad. Hopefully the oil's not too hot. I walked away while I was preparing some veggies. Oh, perfect. Perfecto.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's not too many, but I feel like that's the type of position I'm in right now.
Yeah.
I can't expect the best starting out.
No, because they need everybody to start somewhere.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay, go. Oh no, you put out. No, I get both.
No.
I get both.
Do one at a time.
No, I get both. I have cookies. I'm renting two from the library. Or you may want to move it because the marshmallow's kind of only on one side.
Did it burn you?
No, cause I just like felt it and then.
I don't want to look. And I'm just gonna follow.
It's like in the thing up there.
Oh, I
you
can see it.
You can see it in the window. On this thing.
Ah!
Where'd it go?
It's underneath the footstool.
That thing is so gross.
That is the biggest.
This morning, I'm going to tackle this tool shed for two reasons. Number one, I need to make space right here because that big long cabinet that's in the kitchen currently is coming out. And I'm just going to put that in here for now until I decide what to do with it. It is either going to go in the bathhouse or I'm just going to get rid of it. Those are my two options. But I need a place to put it, and therefore I needed to clean this out. And as you can see, it is a disaster in here. I've just been putting wood in here all winter long. And of course then you have to work around the wood and put stuff willy-nilly. So it's just time to organize this and get it into some semblance of organization. Great, now the storm's coming, so we gotta hustle. We gotta get all the stuff in before the rain comes. So once again, we're just gonna be shoving stuff in here. Well, so much for working outside today. Poor old river dog sitting in the van. He hates the thunderstorms. And there goes Em and Annika and her boyfriend. Hunter and his girlfriend left a little bit ago. Rain, rain, rain! So much rain! So much for our drought. One cabinet at a time. That's how we like to roll at the Eldine house. Sure, you don't come in all day and then now you want to come in now that your feet are all muddy. Your feet are all muddy, Papa, come out. Well, we're going to throw this in its spot for now, and then we're going to go out and get that grill started because we got some pork ribs to put on the grill tonight. All right. In reality, though, it's going to go like this. Then I'll have another one that comes out here, and I can access this one from this side, and then the other ones will access from there. That's the plan. But if you've been with this channel for any amount of time, you know that the plan is subject to change. I think it's time to get rid of the sleeping bags and put some actual sheets and blankets on this bed. I've been kind of holding off because I still need to fix the bottom base of it and add the logs to it, but you know, I think I'm just gonna put the sheets on for now because that project just doesn't seem to be getting finished real quick. So it might actually be nice to sleep in some sheets and blankets for a change instead of sleeping bags and a hodgepodge of different things. I'm not even sure if these are the right size sheets or not. So we had the extra laying around. Maybe you could grab that corner for me if you would.
Well, we're not going to get fancy tonight. I struggled with these ribs on the grill for like, oh my gosh, like 2 hours. And I could not get the charcoal to take off. It was just really, really a slow burn. But luckily, according to the temperature gauge, it was not, it was safe. It was low enough that it was safe to eat. So, but I tried some and it's really dried out. And I don't know. Potatoes are good. Anyway, we're going to have some dinner and I will catch you guys in a little bit. So I decided I'm going to sit on the porch, listen to a book on Audible, and just relax and watch the bonfire from the screen porch, listen to the spring frogs. This screen porch was probably one of the best decisions I've made up here. So quiet, except for nature.
Walk with me. Let's leave the past behind. Walk with me. There's something else we need to find. Say you'll go. Don't make me wait.
Well, goodbye, everybody. Until next time at the little cabin, we will see you soon.